Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, another re-review from my previous channel from the the Bloody Schoolgirls DVD compilation here, triple feature. We're gonna watch One Dark Night. Let's check it out. Alright, this woman in bed here is Olivia. She's having some sort of mental, I don't know if it's a flashback or what exactly. But it's something. And then we find out that her father, this guy named Raymar, has a bunch of dead bodies in his apartment. He's dead too. 6 girls in his apartment.
Arnold, you man. Yes, sir.
Meg Tilly, she is pledging the sisters. These 3 chicks. Raymar's funeral.
But the feeling among those with me here today is not one of mourning, but of mystery, curiosity.
Olivia's married to Batman. Julia's boyfriend doesn't want her to join the sisters.
She's so jealous of you. All she wants to do is show how we can chicken you.
A friend of her father's comes to visit.
Father, Olivia, I was very overwhelmed with his ability to move objects with his mind. Karl Raymar was one of the only true practitioners of telekinesis in the world.
That my father trained those girls of life.
He would dare frighten his victim to an incredible degree.
Then he would drain the energy from the adrenaline that he'd stimulated.
Boyfriend visits Carol.
I'm fed up with your games. Now, if you're mad about our breakup, you take it out on me.
Steve, I have nothing against you. I really wish it could have worked out between us.
But since it didn't, you start taking that on Julie.
Julie's wanted to be in the sisters for a long time.
They take her to the cemetery for her initiation.
Of course not.
Hazing.
You're staying in there. Mausoleum?
Well, they didn't think she was going to do it, but she did, reluctantly, but she's in. And she's now locked in. And of course, it's the mausoleum where Raymar has been buried. She's listening to tapes. Since Julie decided to stay, Carol and Kitty get to sneak in so they can play pranks on her.
First, we gotta wake her up.
Kind of a creepy scene here. Obviously, it's Carol with a sheet on.
Initiating her.
Damn it, Leslie, and where are they?
Leslie left the group.
They're in the mausoleum. Oh, look, we really didn't think she was gonna do it. Why is that cracked? I don't know.
Now there's trouble. Raymar does indeed want out. Meanwhile, her boyfriend has showed up. He's trying to find a way in.
Let's get out of here.
And now here come the coffins. And here come the bodies. And here comes Raymar. Bodies everywhere. Boyfriend found a way in, now the chase is on. And now Julie's being sucked into Raymar. But then Raymar's daughter shows up to try to stop it. which she does. She's somehow able to push back Raymar's energy and basically melt him. Raymar's done, the bodies collapse, and these three walk out. Guess the sisters didn't make it. All right, let's talk about One Dark Night. I've been kind of on the fence about this one over the years. I remember as a little kid seeing the trailer for this on television, and it looked fantastic to me, seeing these coffins come out of the mausoleum vaults, and that looked really super creepy, and it is. But then when I rented the movie a few years later, when I was old enough, got it from a place called Curtis Mathis Television. It used to be like a appliance TV store, stereos and stuff, in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Long gone, but they had a great video selection. Anyway, I got this there along with Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, actually, same tape. But anyway, I watched the movie and I was a little disappointed by it, and I think I was disappointed just simply because the action really doesn't get going till the very end, maybe the last 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. But I think I was a little disappointed because the body, the skeletons, really didn't have a whole lot of movement to them. They were just stiff. It's almost like, they weren't alive, and they were supposed to have come back to life. There wasn't a lot of movement, arm movement, head, eyes, whatever. There was like one scene with eyes, but mostly it wasn't that. And I think that's what disappointed me by it. Now, I watched it again a couple times over the years, and I kind of had the same reaction, although I watched it again today, and I think I liked it a little bit more. I think I did kind of enjoy just the whole overall creepiness vibe of that mausoleum setting. There's few stretches where not a whole hell of a lot happens, but there are some nice images in there. Like I said, the coffins coming out of the wall, Julie floating down the hall, and I did kind of appreciate a little bit some of the creatures and the zombies walking around, or not really walking around, just kind of floating around and such. So I don't know. I kind of go both ways in this film, but I know it's a popular film and people seem to like it. The plot basically is Meg Tilly wants to join. It's not really a sorority. It's 3 high school girls, I think. So that's a group called the Sisters, and she's basically hazed. She has to spend the night in a mausoleum to join. Now, the lead girl actually is an ex-girlfriend of Julie's current boyfriend, so there's some jealousy there. But 2 of the girls decide to sneak in and play pranks on her while she's there. Unbeknownst to them, this guy named Raymar, and now this is the weird part of the film, which I always had trouble with too. He had killed 6 girls recently. We find out that he died himself, and he's actually entombed there. We find out that he is some sort of energy sucker. He lures victims to his apartment, women, and then he drains them of their energy, which somehow kills them. Now, I don't know what the hell any of that means. The guy was a master of telekinesis, I guess. I don't know, that whole aspect, while unique, I just felt it was a little odd, so I didn't quite follow it. But anyway, Raymar comes to life. All the coffins start coming out of the wall. All hell breaks loose. The bodies start attacking people. They don't really do anything other than smother them. Raymar tries to suck the energy out of Julie, but Raymar's daughter, who'd been listening to some tapes about her father and learned what he was, comes to the mausoleum to rescue things, somehow pushes back the energy onto Raymar. Raymar kind of melts and just pops into nothingness, and everything stops. The 2 girls who were doing the pranks are dead, but Julie, her boyfriend, and Olivia, Raymar's daughter, walk out of the mausoleum, and that's how our movie ends. So anyway, that is One Dark Night. Now, I had this on this Bloody Schoolgirls DVD triple feature here. Code Red has since released a Blu-ray of it, which apparently looks very well done. I guess the rights to this film kind of went all over the place for years. Nobody really had the original prints anymore. But apparently the Code Red Blu-ray looks really swell. So anyway, that's it. By the way, Adam West was in this also, and they apparently used real skeletons in this movie, imported from India. Don't know where they got them from or why, but whatever. Dead people were in this movie. Check it out. One Dark Night. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.